He thought she was dead. She thought she was safe. But when their eyes meet across a crowded street, everything changes. What happens when a ruthless billionaire discovers his hidden heirs? Stay tuned for a tale of love, revenge, and shocking secrets. The cold night air carried a sense of finality as Master John stood tall, his sharp eyes reflecting the moonlight. The man who once looked at her with warmth now held an expression as lifeless as the winter wind.
The money in the bank is last night's payment. From now on, we owe each other nothing.
His voice was devoid of emotion, but Hannah Luo could hear the unspoken words beneath it. Disbelief, resentment, and pain, woven into the finality of his tone. She clenched her fists, her body trembling, yet she refused to let him see her break.
Fine.
She whispered.
From this moment on, I don't know you either.
With one last glance, she turned and walked away. And just like that, the young madam of the Zhan family disappeared without a trace. Far away, Alex Guan's fury burned hotter than ever.
Find Hannah Luo. Bring her back to me. I'll make her life a living hell.
His men exchanged glances.
But sir, the woman vanished. There's no trace of her, no digital footprint, no travel records. It's as if she never existed.
Alex slammed his glass onto the desk, the crystal shattering. His jaw tightened.
You don't know her like I do. She's alive.
He narrowed his eyes.
And I will be the one to find her first.
Hannah Luo had always been smart. When she left, she made sure to erase her past completely. She changed her name, altered her appearance, and lived in the shadows.
Duke Zhan, you want to find me? Keep dreaming.
She whispered, smirking at her own reflection. Her biggest secret, however, wasn't her escape. It was the 3 little treasures she had brought into this world.
My babies, are you hungry again?
She asked, as her children climbed onto her lap. Her eldest son, Zachary Luo, frowned.
Mommy, you look sad.
Her daughter, Zoe Luo, tugged at her sleeve.
Do you miss Daddy?
The youngest, Harry, yawned.
Mummy, will we ever meet him?
Hannah froze, staring at her children, the very pieces of her heart. She exhaled.
With your father's competitive personality, if he ever finds you, he'll throw me into the sea to feed the fish.
She chuckled bitterly.
But now, I have you 3 little treasures. I can't hide forever. Maybe. I should give him my eldest child.
At the Zhan family estate, a confidential DNA report was placed before Duke Zhan.
Young master, the test results confirm it.
The butler hesitated.
He is the son of you and Hannah Luo.
The papers trembled in Duke Zhan's grip. His son? His mind raced. He had spent the last 10 months searching for Hannah, believing she had betrayed him. And now, she had given birth to his heir in secret?
Where is she?
He demanded. The messenger hesitated.
She died in childbirth.
The world froze. The air around him became thick, suffocating.
She died?
Duke, Zhan whispered. His fingers trembled as they traced the edge of the memorial photo they placed before him. She was gone?
Take it away.
His voice was hoarse.
Tell me, where is she buried?
674 Chishan Road.
His jaw clenched. Was this truly the end, or was there another lie? Far away, Hannah sighed, placing a damp cloth over her mother's forehead.
If it weren't for my mother being critically ill and wanting to see her grandson one last time, I wouldn't have risked returning to the country.
She knew it was dangerous. She knew that Duke Zhan, Alex Guan, and everyone else who wanted her gone would be watching. But she had no choice. Walking through the bustling streets, Hannah held her children close.
Wow, what beautiful kids.
Passers-by whispered. A stranger smiled.
Are they child stars?
Her eldest son, Zachary, smirked.
I'm the brother.
Her daughter, Zoe, giggled.
I'm the sister.
Her youngest, Harry, struggled to keep up.
Mommy, why are you wearing sunglasses? Do you want to be a star?
Hannah chuckled,
It's called fashion. You should wear your sunglasses too.
but deep inside she prayed.
Please, God, don't let me run into Duke Zhan.
Unfortunately, fate had other plans. Across the street, Duke Zhan stood frozen. Their eyes met. Hannah's breath caught in her throat.
No, not now.
But to her horror, he smiled, something the cold, ruthless Duke Zhan never did.
Why is he smiling at me?
The only thing she could do was grab her children and run. Back at the Zhan estate, Marcus, the son Hannah had left behind, refused to eat.
Young master, please eat something.
The maids pleaded.
I don't want to eat. I want mommy.
One of the maids whispered.
Master John has gone out. What do we do?
The young master has had anorexia since childhood. He only eats food made by Master Zhan himself.
Hearing this, Hannah smirked.
Let me try.
The maids laughed.
You? A new maid? Even I, after serving the John family for 5 years, couldn't get him to eat.
But as soon as Hannah placed the food before Marcus, he took a bite. Gasps echoed in the room.
It's a miracle!
Moments later, Duke Zhan stormed into the kitchen.
Who are you?
He demanded, eyes darkening. The truth was about to be exposed.
Let's get a divorce.
Hannah whispered. Duke Zhan stiffened. Why?
Because you once saw me as a substitute. I don't want to be a stand-in anymore.
Duke Zhan took her hand.
Hannah? No. Zane. You were never a substitute. You were always the one I loved.
Tears streamed down her face.
Then prove it.
And with that, Duke Zhan kissed her, sealing their fate, not as a contract marriage, not as enemies, but as a family. For the first time, their children laughed together. And this time, Hannah Luo, Zane Yan, was home. Forever. Love, betrayal, and a destiny neither could escape. But is love enough to mend the past? If you enjoyed this thrilling journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating stories. See you in the next tale. Blast off.